Let's get real about starting a business. You watching this tells me one thing. You are an entrepreneur. You're hungry for something more, something you build with your own two hands. Am I right? That's fire. But let's get real for a minute. Building a business isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It takes hustle, it takes heart, and it takes a whole lot of execution. That's why I'm breaking down the essentials, the step-by-step game plan to take your business from idea to reality. Let's go.
First things first, you gotta figure out what the heck you're gonna sell. This is the foundation of your business, the core idea that will drive everything else. And no, I'm not talking about some random product you saw on Alibaba. It's not about jumping on the latest trend or copying what's already out there. I'm talking about finding a problem, a real pain point that people or businesses have. Something that genuinely needs a solution. Think about it. What gets you fired up? What do you see that's missing in the world? What are the gaps that you can fill with your unique perspective or skills? Once you got that, you gotta validate it. This means making sure that your idea isn't just good in theory, but that it has real-world potential. Do your research. Is there a real market for this? Are people actually willing to pay for a solution? Look at existing competitors, talk to potential customers, and gather as much data as you can. Don't skip this step, it's crucial. Validating your idea can save you a lot of time, money, and effort down the line. It's better to find out now if your idea has legs, rather than investing heavily and finding out later that it doesn't. Conduct surveys, interviews, and focus groups. Get feedback from real people who would be your target audience. Their insights can be invaluable and might even help you refine your idea further. Once you have validated your idea, start planning. Create a business plan that outlines your strategy, target market, and financial projections. This will serve as your roadmap and help you stay focused. Remember, a killer business idea is not just about what you want to sell, but about solving a real problem in a way that people are willing to pay for. With the right idea and thorough validation, you're on your way to building a successful business.
Listen, I get it. Crafting a business plan can seem like a daunting task, filled with jargon and corporate speak. Business plans can feel stuffy and corporate, making you feel overwhelmed before you even start. But trust me, this is your roadmap to success. It's not just a document, it's a strategic tool that will guide you through the ups and downs of your entrepreneurial journey. This is where you get crystal clear on your vision. What do you see for your business in the next year, 5 years, or even 10 years? What are your long-term goals? These goals will serve as your North Star, guiding every decision you make. What impact do you want to make? Then, break it down into actionable steps. What are the specific, measurable steps you need to take to get there? Each step should be clear and attainable, helping you move closer to your ultimate vision. And don't forget the money. Financial planning is crucial. You've got to know your numbers inside and out. This includes your startup costs, operating expenses, and projected revenue. How much is this thing gonna cost you? Be thorough in your calculations to avoid any surprises down the road. How are you going to generate revenue? Identify your revenue streams and understand how each one contributes to your overall financial health. Be realistic, be detailed, and be honest with yourself. A well-crafted business plan is not just a formality, it's a living document that evolves with your business. It keeps you focused, accountable, and prepared for whatever comes your way. So take the time to do it right, and you'll thank yourself later.
All right, time to get legal. Don't worry, this isn't as scary as it sounds, but choosing the right legal structure for your business is key. Are you going solo with the sole proprietorship? Partnering up? Maybe an LLC or a corporation is more your style. Each one has different legal and tax implications, so do your homework. Talk to a lawyer, talk to an accountant, make sure you're covered from a legal perspective. Chapter 4. Show me the money. Securing funding for your business. Let's be real, you're going to need some cash to get this show on the road. Whether you're launching a startup or expanding an existing business, funding is crucial. The good news is, there are more funding options than ever before. Bootstrapping, loans, angel investors, venture capitalists, crowdfunding. The list goes on. Each option has its own set of pros and cons. Figure out what makes the most sense for your business and your risk tolerance. Bootstrapping might give you full control, but could limit your growth. Loans require repayment, but can provide a quick influx of cash. And remember, securing funding is a numbers game. You need to have a solid business plan, clear financial projections, and a compelling pitch to attract investors. You're gonna get a lot of no's before you get that golden yes. Rejection is part of the process, and each no brings you closer to a yes. Don't let it discourage you. Keep hustling. Persistence is key. Celebrate small victories along the way and keep refining your approach. The right funding can propel your business to new heights.
Chapter 5. Build it and they will come, not so fast, developing your product or service. Now for the fun part, actually building your product or service. But hold on, don't go all in just yet. Start with a minimum viable product, or MVP. What's the simplest version of your product that you can get in front of customers? Get feedback early and often. What do they love? What needs improvement? Iterate and refine based on real-world feedback. Remember, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, just make it better.
Your brand is more than just a logo or a color scheme. It's the feeling people get when they interact with your business. It's your voice, your values, your story. Who are you talking to? What are their pain points? What kind of language resonates with them? Once you have a strong brand identity, get the word out there. Build a website, get social, start creating content that attracts your ideal customer.
It's time to rip off the band-aid and launch your business. Start with a soft launch. Get your feet wet, work out any kinks, and fine-tune your processes. Then, hit the ground running with a full-scale launch. Use a mix of online and offline marketing tactics to reach your target audience. And remember, launching is just the beginning. You've got to constantly be adapting, evolving, and finding new ways to grow your business.
Congratulations, you launched your business. But the work doesn't stop there. In fact, it's just beginning. You've got to constantly be monitoring your progress. What's working? What's not? Don't be afraid to pivot, to change course, to try new things. The market is constantly evolving, and you need to evolve with it. And as you start to see success, think about how you can scale your business. How can you reach more customers? How can you increase your impact? The sky's the limit.
Look, starting a business is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, but there will also be incredible rewards. The journey is just as important as the destination. Soak it all in, learn from your mistakes, and never stop hustling. And hey, if you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Now go out there and crush it.